Mr Deputy President, on March 23 next year, just 130 days away, voters will determine who forms the next government for this great state. It will be their opportunity to put an end to this ideological privatisation agenda pursued at all costs by those opposite. It will be their chance to say they want better local schools and hospitals, not billions spent ripping down and rebuilding Sydney stadiums. It will be their time to their time to put an end to blowouts and delays on projects the community didn't even want in the first place. Because after 8 years in government, for all of the chaos and disruption, the Liberals and Nationals are yet to open a major infrastructure project. A couple of extra lanes on the M4, but that will cost motorists $26 billion over the next 43 years. The actual cost of the additional lanes, $497 million, will be paid off by the end of next year. The rest will be spent subsidising a North Shore tunnel. Billions upon billions of dollars have been wasted on a light rail project that was never properly designed, so has been plagued by blowouts in cost and time, with devastating consequences for small businesses and constituents. Or on a constantly changing road project badged WestConnex that doesn't solve the key issue of getting better access to the port, the very reason for the project getting underway in the first place. These and so many other issues will be why this government won't be given a third term, which, given our annihilation in 2011, should have been a foregone conclusion. I want to pay tribute to the many, many country Labor and Labor candidates who are already in the field working tirelessly. I look forward to joining many of them as new members of this place and the other place when the Parliament returns next year. And I want to thank those who probably won't, but are flying the flag for us anyway. They are holding the local members to account, giving Labor voters a real choice and ensuring our upper house candidates get elected. I cannot thank these true believers enough.
And for them giving up their uni studies.
Mr President, this is my final adjournment for this 56th Parliament. It has been the first half of my term in this place and it has been an immense honour to be here. I do feel slightly more comfortable in the chamber than 3.5 years ago, but it's hard not to get swept up in the immense history of this place. I thank Mr President for the honour of being appointed a temporary chair of committees, allowing me to occasionally chair this historic chamber.
Well done.
It has been a huge learning curve for me and an incredible privilege to serve the people of New South Wales as a representative of the broader Labor movement, advocating for working people for these first 4 years. To see the government implement a comprehensive reparations scheme for our stolen generations, including financial reparations, has shown me the best of what we can do when we work together. To see the government adopt my flexible work policy has shown me that sometimes good ideas will prevail. They have mediated my often daily frustrations with the decisions that this government takes and the effects that they have on families, seniors and working people living right across New South Wales. From drug rehabilitation to electoral law reform to the National Disability Insurance Scheme to fresh food prices and everything in between, I have thoroughly enjoyed immersing myself in the most complex and difficult issues facing our great state and finding solutions. I have plenty of ideas, but I do know the best way to get things done is to be on the Treasury benches. On a personal note, my 15-month-old baby girl, who managed to sit through my inaugural speech, will begin school next year. My second baby, who grew in my tummy as I debated in this very chamber, and later joined us, sometimes even breastfeeding through divisions, is now a robust little boy. And my incredible husband, who supports me to do all of this, my rock, is still my best friend, my love, and always knows the advice that I most need to hear, even if sometimes I don't want to hear it. I wish everyone a safe, holy and Merry Christmas and a wonderful New Year. Please stay safe over the Christmas break on our roads and in our oceans. I look forward to seeing you back here for the 57th Parliament, but hopefully from that side of the house.